Speaking of never leaving the house, China to ban kids from playing online games for more than 3 hours per week. Now, does this count single-player games? It says online game. I'm just wondering. So this is from CNBC. Let's read this. Kids and teens under 18 years old in China will only be allowed up to 3 hours per week to play online video games, according to new rules published by China's national press and publication administration Monday. The move is a fresh blow to the country's gaming giants, from Tencent to NetEase, which have dealt with an onslaught of regulation this year in areas from anti-monopoly to data protection that has spooked investors and wiped billions of dollars off the value from Chinese tech stocks. According to a translated notice about the new rules, people under 18 in China will be allowed 1 hour a day between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. on Friday. So it has to be specifically 8, 9? What if they get home late from, like, whatever something, and it's, like, 8:40? Oh, sorry. You can't play until 9:40? Fridays through Sundays and on legal holidays to play video games. The agency built the rules as a way to safeguard children's physical and mental health. The rules will apply to companies providing online game services to minors, limiting their ability to serve those users outside of designated hours. The companies also will not be allowed to provide services to users who haven't logged in with real name registration, preventing them from simply remaining ignorant to the user's backgrounds. What if you log in on as your dad's profile or something? The latest rules from the NPPA significantly reduce the amount of time minors can play online games. Under 2019 rules, under 18s were allowed to play for 1.5 hours a day on most days. There are over 110 million minors that play video games in China today, and we expect the new limits to lead to a decline in the number of players and a reduction in the amount of time and money spent in-game by those under 18. So anyway, I am highly against this as a gamer, folks, capital G. As a gamer, I think that this is stupid. I think this... Now, is there a problem with video games and, you know, all that kind of stuff, playing video games all the time? Absolutely, there's a problem with that. Abso-fucking-lutely. But we are in the middle of a pandemic. Now, I don't know how the pandemic is going in China right now. But we are in a situation where, like, a lot of people are stuck home. Now, is it a good thing to, you know, maybe provide incentives for people to do things that are more productive or better for, you know, learning or creativity? Absolutely. That being said, it's better, in my opinion, to offer incentives to do those things so that people feel a reward for doing those things, as opposed to limiting and restricting those abilities to do other things that they might also want to do. I think it's stupid. I think ultimately, the parent should be able to decide how to raise their children when it comes to video games, and that allows room for mistakes. But I also want to say I think most parents are stupid. Especially in the United States of America. I think most people are very, 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 very stupid. And so most people that have kids are extremely stupid and horrible parents. So while I do think having a state play a role in, you know, upbringing, I think that should be limited to schools. I think that once a child goes home, that should be the jurisdiction of the parents. Now, I also have a problem with schooling in general. I don't know too much about Chinese schooling or how it works over there, but I know in the United States of America, schooling is only really, you know, basically preparing people to be capitalist drones, working until they die, and it teaches them nothing about history and just informs them about American mythology. Like, Columbus is a great guy, and, like, you know, who knows where those Indians went. I think they're playing hide and seek for 400 years. So, you know, I do think there's a lot of problems with the state when it comes to schooling and when it comes to parenting. That being said, the idea of restricting people's rights and abilities to play video games, I mean, it's a little ridiculous. Now, if you were to say, make it like, let's say on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know, it's completely, you can do whatever you want, right? And during the weekdays, maybe it's more restricted. That's something maybe I could understand. But 3 hours a week, I mean, like, come on now. This is just going to be really fucking ridiculous. This is just so stupid. I really, I don't know how anyone supports this shit. And when people ask me why I don't like China, these are the kinds of reasons why. They just put so many bizarre restrictions without actually thinking them through, and I think it's a little ludicrous. But yeah, I mean, I think one of the things that we can't really escape until we improve society as a whole is stupid parents and stupid governments. Um, a lot of kids these days are on their own. I know, yeah, a lot of kids these days are on their own. So, what are you gonna do?